So guys, welcome to my new Bangkok penthouse. Let me go and give you guys a tour. Let's go. Right, so the first thing that we have is obviously going to be a kitchen, okay? It wouldn't be a penthouse if we didn't have a decent sized kitchen. So as you can see right here, we have nice little tap. And actually, funny story is I have not used this kitchen once, and I seriously doubt I am ever going to use it because I just go and eat out. It's so cheap here in Bangkok. You can literally get, you know, a meal for, I had a meal today, 5 eggs and a decent portion of chicken and rice for 77 baht, which is the equivalent of like £1.60. So it is super cheap here, and that is why I won't really be using this kitchen. But as you guys can see, we have a very nice kitchen and microwave, but yeah. And then over here, we have the living room. Right, so this is the next part of the house, which I should speak about. Basically, got a nice, very nice table here. I just kind of just dropped my stuff on it. We got some creatine here, which I actually picked up yesterday, and yeah, decent creatine, right? Everyone needs that when you go into the gym. Now in here, we have bedroom number 1, okay? This is actually a 2-bedroom penthouse, but I will show you both of the bedrooms. But keep in mind, it is only me living here. So let me go and show you bedroom number 1. So over here, we've got the sitting room, I guess, living room, sitting room, whatever you want to call it. And out here, we've actually got a super nice balcony. So yeah, the views here at night, guys, are incredible. Here's the views at night. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Like, that's my place in there. Down here, we've got obviously everyone else. Over here, we've got a crazy view, guys. Absolutely crazy view of, you know, the main part of Bangkok, guys. Like, all in there is the city center. So it's pretty cool to see, you know, all of this from my room. But yeah, that's kind of the view at night, guys. Super crazy view. And then this is kind of where I do a bit of work sometimes. I actually sat down and watched a film last night to kind of just relax and everything, because it was a good day of super hard work. But yeah, that is, I guess, the living room. I'm actually currently keeping an eye on a possible position on GU. Me and the team haven't taken anything yet. We're being really patient to make sure that we don't get what's known as induced. Okay, inducement is basically when the market gives you a fake move and really just entices everybody to enter the trade, but it ends up losing, and everybody in this trade would have lost money. So that is what I'm looking at the moment. Okay, just keeping an eye on the charts, seeing if we see any possible trades. But keep in mind, guys, today's only Tuesday, and if I take any trades for the rest of the week, I will definitely let you know later on in the video. So make sure to, first of all, watch to the end, because it's only going to get better. And also, if I do take a trade, I'll post it at the end. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, let me go and show you guys the office. All right, boys. So this is the office. I really like it. And this is something that I didn't have in any of my previous houses or villas back in Koh Samui especially. We did not have anything like this. Okay, this is an office where I trade and I focus super hard in, which is amazing. Okay, I've also got a second laptop down here as well for when I need to have 2 charts open, so I might have to pull this one out pretty soon. But yeah, like when I'm trading, guys, it's super good to have a office space so that you can really look in. And there's also no distractions in this house. Like I said, it's only me, so it's only me and the charts. And as a result, I feel like my trading has seriously already improved. Okay, like I said, we haven't taken anything today, but it is okay to not trade. A big thing with people, especially beginners, is they are forced to take a trade every single day, but that is not the case, okay? I teach my community to trade about 2 or 1 time a week, and as a result, people are getting funded super quickly now because I'm helping them to stop over trading. So make sure that if you are interested in trading, which I'm sure most of you are, that you keep your trading super minimal and don't over trade, because that is going to be how you blow your account. So yeah, down this hallway, guys, is where we have bedroom number 2. Press on the light, okay, you guys will see that this is bedroom number 2. It's pretty solid, okay, a bit smaller than the other one, but still does the job. And when I open those blinds, we do have a super nice view in here as well. So that is bedroom number 2, guys, and that is basically the tour of the house done. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to hopefully catch a trade, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But if I do, I will let everybody know, and hopefully we make some good money, because last week caught a $5,000 trade, went to Pattaya to enjoy myself with my friends, and this week who knows what's going to happen. So I will let you guys know how the week ends up going, and yeah, let's continue the video. It's now the next day, and I'm now on the balcony. Being up here is actually really cool because it's actually a very nice place. I wasn't able to check it out when it was sunny, so this is the first time I'm actually able to check it out, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so, you know, just a nice area. We've actually got a playground over there, which you guys can see. I won't be going in there because I'm a big boy. But yeah, guys, it's crazy, like, how I'm now traveling the world, just doing random stuff. Like, I was literally looking at flights to Europe the other day, just to kind of see, you know, if I want to go there. But basically, you know, the point is, when you can make money online, for my case, through trading, you can literally do anything you want. Like, I never would have ever thought that I'd be able to travel the world and do this sort of stuff when I'm 20. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, I genuinely need to sit down and just like think how, like, bro, I'm just so grateful every time, even just standing on the balcony, knowing that there are people who are probably my age at university right now, or, you know, they'd be on summer break or on whatever it's called, summer holidays, and they're currently just getting ready to go to 3rd year of uni or 2nd year of uni. And I'm here filming videos on the top of a balcony of an amazing penthouse. Like, sometimes it doesn't feel real, I'm not gonna lie. And it's really difficult for me to appreciate how far I've come, because I've been living like this for the last 6 months. But I don't know, like, it's just a crazy feeling, guys, when you can actually enjoy the freedom of all the hard years of, you know, work you've been putting in. Then when you get there, what I'm trying to say is you don't appreciate it. Like, if my younger self was watching this video right now, he would literally be thinking, bro, we've made it, we've done so well. Like, how are we living in Thailand? How do we have all of this money? How do we have these funded accounts? How have we mastered trading? All of this stuff, for me, doesn't seem exciting anymore, because now I'm thinking about the next thing. And it's just insane that when you start doing well, you don't realize how well you're doing until it's done. And then when it's done, you don't really care, because you just want to get better and better. So it's just insane. So I'm just kind of out here on the balcony, just enjoying it. You know, it's amazing weather, guys. Bangkok, Thailand in general is just beautiful. Now, guys, this week I've taken 1 loss, 1 win, and I've also missed a trade as well. I'm going to break down all 3 of those possible trades, including the loss, because you guys need to understand that losses are part of trading. You are never going to win 100% of the trades you take. And when I realized that, that's when my trading improved, because I was able to accept losses. So I'm going to go on the charts and I'm going to break down these trades and show you exactly why I took them and the reason behind them, everything, so that you guys can go and replicate it and do exactly the same, and hopefully next week catch some bangers. So let me go on the charts and I'll show you guys exactly why I took these trades. Now, when we're looking on the charts right here, I also want you guys to keep in mind that I don't trade every day. I only trade for maybe 2-3 days max out of the entire week. And the reason why is because you do not need to trade every day, and over trading is going to kill you as a trader. Trust me, I've been there, guys. I used to be that person who trades, you know, 2 or 3 times a day, and that is not how you become a professional trader. That's not how you pass funded accounts. You pass funded accounts by being really picky with your trades and basically having a really strong higher time frame bias. That is how you're going to get to the top 1% of traders. So if we go back to Monday, okay, I'm going to show you guys Monday's trade. Now, Monday's trade was super clean. However, this is the trade which I unfortunately missed. The reason why I missed this trade is because in Thailand, the time zone is 6 hours ahead of the UK. So here it happened around 2:30 p.m. UK time, which is around 8:30 p.m. my time in Thailand. So I was out having dinner, and as a result, I just don't trade New York session in Thailand because it happens quite late in the day. Sometimes I do if I've had like an early dinner, but most of the time, guys, I can't really trade it just because it happens quite late in the evening. But I'm going to break down this trade and I'm going to show you exactly how actually some of the members were able to catch this trade in my community without me even needing to tell them. So the fact that some members were able to catch this trade without me just shows you that they're learning. And that's what I want to see, guys. That is exactly what is the purpose of learning, right? It's so that you can do it all on your own. They don't need to rely on me to tell them when to buy, when to sell. They know exactly what they're looking for. And as a result, they've taken this trade without me even telling them to take it, which is honestly amazing. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, guys, strategy is very simple. Higher time frame bias has to be on point, okay? You need to see a sweep of Asian low or sweep of Asian high, depending on your bias. So in this case, we've been super bullish for the entire week. You can clearly see, if we literally just zoom out, the entire market has been bullish, okay? Now, because of that, our bias going into Monday, I said to my team on the live trading session, which I did in London, I said to them, guys, even though we've taken out Asian high right here, I won't be taking sells because I only want to see buys. So what we did, or what they did, because I was out, right, they waited for Asian low to be taken out, which is right down here. Okay, so Asian low was taken out down here, right? And then You know, there was no trade here. It looks like it looks very, very close to Asian low. However, it did not sweep it. We want to see a clear sweep of Asian low, and that's what we waited for right here. Okay, so if I play out the charts, you see that is our sweep. And as soon as they saw that sweep, okay, the members in my community, they dropped down to the 1 minute time frame, and they started to look for a change of character on the 1 minute. Now, the change of character in this case, okay, would have been when price actually broke past this high right here. Okay, so this is the high that caused the low on the 1 minute. This high right here, I'll mark it out with this circle. Okay, this high caused this low. So that is the high you want to see broken past. You want to see a strong break through it, and then that is when you would enter the trade. So as you can see right here, pretty nice strong break, a lot of volume, enter the trade right here, stop loss below the low, about 8 pips, and then hold it for Asian high. However, because we knew our bias was very, very bullish, we could have actually held this a lot higher. And if I had taken this trade, if I wasn't being an idiot having dinner, I would have held it for a lot higher, because as you guys will see, this was a remarkable trade, okay? And like, you know, if you catch something like this and you know your bias is in the right direction, you can hold this. You can hold partials for a 1 to 10, a 1 to 20 sometimes. And that on a funded account can make you a couple $1,000 extra compared to what you just made. Okay, so that's the trade we would have taken. First take profit would have been Asian high for a 1 to 3.5. And I'm going to go and show you actually that some of the members did take this trade. Okay, so if I go on the wins and I scroll down to Monday, okay, you guys will see that, oh, that's not Monday, sorry, this is Monday. Okay, so we've got Ruben taking the trade right here, really clean position from Ruben, and we've also got Sabriel taking the trade. Okay, so there is his entry, really clean entry, literally after the change of character as well. And then also Georgia took this trade, and I believe a few others actually took on EU as well. So you can see here, the same thing happened on EU, very similar setup. However, we can either trade EU or GU. The strategy works for both. Okay, so I think in this case, Kian decided to trade EU, which is totally fine. But as you guys can see, members caught the trade, which is amazing. I'd rather see them win than me win, to be honest, because I want them to grow. And so far, everyone's smashing it. So this trade was a winner, but that is unfortunately the trade that I missed. Now let's skip forward and let's go on to Tuesday, and I'll show you guys why I didn't trade Tuesday. Okay, now the reason why I did not trade Tuesday, guys, is because, as I know, you know, it swept Asian low. However, my strategy, it calls for a sweep of Asian low after 8 a.m. and unfortunately this sweep happened before 8 a.m. so it was a no trade day for me and the team, and we just kind of stayed off the market. We didn't take sells anywhere up here because it was against our bias. And you guys can clearly see the importance of having a strong higher time frame bias. Now, on Wednesday, this is when I took a loss and also a win. Okay, so as you guys will see, if I just delete these, okay, our point of interest in the market was, you know, these lows here, this point of liquidity, which I'll mark out like this. And then also this point of liquidity down here, which I'll mark out like this. Okay, we wanted to see a sweep of either one of these and then a movement up. And yes, we did lose this one, but we also caught this winning trade here, which made up for that loss. Okay, so as you can see, sweep of these lows down here. And then what we did is we would have got an entry right here. Okay, so if I go on the 1 minute, there would have been an entry. The entry in this case happened literally, I remember this, happened spot on at 8 a.m. And the reason why I took this trade is because as soon as you see this 8 a.m. volume, that to me was enough to kind of say, okay, there's loads of volume coming into the market here, guys. Surely it's going to keep on going up and up and up. And it did. It did actually get us in a lot of profit. I remember I was floating in around 1K profit, which was quite good, but that was not enough for me to take profit, okay? So I did not take any profit here, and I ended up getting stopped out. But I actually trailed my stop loss, okay? So you guys will see when the trade plays out that we did come down, okay? But I believe we do go up a bit higher, or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So we go up a bit higher, and at this point, I trail my stop loss because I think, okay, if we are going to go down, then at least I don't want to lose all of the position that I initially risked. So I trail my stop loss to, I think like 2.5 pips. Really, really small stop loss now. And if I get stopped out here, it's not the end of the world. I don't really care. And now, for anyone wondering why I don't take partials, is because I expected it to go to Asian high, and for me to take partials right here doesn't make any sense based on my strategy. So I did not take any partials here, and as a result got stopped out, but I did not lose a lot at all. I actually lost less than 0.5%, so totally fine. Then right here we swept out this next point of liquidity, saw an amazing wick rejection, and then I said, okay, let's re-enter the trade, guys. Let's find another entry and let's see how it plays out. So as you can see, okay, it was around this time that we got our entry. I've actually gone forward a bit too much, okay, but the entry was somewhere around here. It wasn't the cleanest entry, however, based on the 15-minute rejection, we were able to get an entry around, it was around this point here, okay guys. It was basically around here on the retest of this fair value gap, and stop loss yet again would be below the lows. Okay, the entry is not really that important, and this is what I always say to my members as well, is I'm like, guys, realistically, as long as you're entering the trade, it doesn't matter if you're a pip or too late, the trade is still gonna win. And I promise you, it's better to be in a trade that is winning rather than miss the trade because you're trying to catch the perfect entry. So entry there was still good though. Okay, it was about a 7 pip stop loss, I believe, so entry was probably a bit higher, right? So we'll make it a bit higher just to be realistic with you guys. And then yeah, that trade ended up hitting TP. Okay, a bit of drawdown, but it's all good. And then hit TP, okay? Now, this one, really clean trade, and that of course made us profitable for the week because we took a small loss there and then a big win here. So that was a good week, or good trade, sorry. And then as for now, we have not taken a trade other than that really, because there's been no other positions. And also I want you guys to see that having a good higher time frame bias, literally, it's so important. People do not teach you this stuff. And it's something that they don't teach because they don't really understand the importance of higher time frame bias. So many people who ask me questions about trading do not understand how important it is to have a higher time frame bias. I promise you guys, if you know where the daily candle or the weekly candle is going to go, your trading is going to massively improve because you have now a direction which you can now use in line with the lower time frame to catch that amazing trade. And as you can see here, yet again, we could have held this trade for a 1 to 10 if we wanted to, and it would have been a banging trade. And it makes sense to do that, okay? Because we have these highs up here on the weekly time frame, which are going to be targeted, and they're actually going to be targeted literally right now as we're speaking, okay? So anyway, now I'll play out Thursday and I'll show you guys what happens on Thursday. Thursday was a no trade day, okay? Because the move happened before 8 AM again, which was unfortunate. However, I stick to my rules, and as you can see right here, okay, 8 AM is right here. The move here actually happened really, really early, about 6:45, so way too early for me to take the trade. And then we didn't take the trade there. Now, I'll actually just fast forward to today, and I'll show you guys exactly what's going on today, okay? I alerted the team, and I said to them, which I'll show you right here, okay? If we go into the general section, or the all section, it should be fine as well, okay? Friday predictions. I actually did this on a live call, but I forgot to post it in. So here's a little post which I made, and I said to them, guys, I want to see these highs taken out here before I look to take any sells, okay? Now, as you can see, we were patient, and although I'm sure a lot of traders probably took a sell here, they would have lost money because they weren't patient enough to wait for these highs to be taken out up here, which is the previous day high. So now the previous day's high is taken out. Now we can consider sells. However, we do also have these weekly highs up here, which if I show you right here, okay, these also make sense to get taken out as well before we see a reversal. So what I'm waiting for is these highs to get taken out, and then possibly we can look to take a sell, and that would make us really, really quite profitable on the week. Okay, so that is the analysis, guys, of the entire week. You guys can see exactly how we do it here, you know, on the charts. Okay, if you are interested in joining the community, then all you need to do is press the first link in the description, so you guys can literally trade live with me every single day, have access to 3 different courses teaching how to trade, and so much more, okay? But other than that, guys, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and bosh!